This week in hydrogen, Porsche's hydrogen synthetic fuel, Viking's historic cruise, and Japan's big bet. Hi, I'm Steve Hill, CEO of NewHydrogen. Let's get started. First up, Porsche is pioneering a synthetic e-fuel that's chemically identical to gasoline, but cuts CO2 emissions by up to 85%. It begins with green hydrogen made by splitting water via renewable powered electrolysis. That hydrogen is then combined with CO2 captured from the air to produce methanol using ExxonMobil's methanol to gasoline process, ultimately making an e-fuel you can drop into any internal combustion engine without any modifications required. E-fuels are already being produced at pilot plants like Chile's Haru Oni facility, and Porsche hopes to scale from around 130,000 liters today to about 550 million liters by 2026. Next, Fincantieri and Viking have broken new ground with the Viking Libra, the world's first hydrogen-powered cruise ship, set for delivery in late 2026 at Fincantieri's Ancona yard. This 54,000-ton vessel with 499 staterooms for 999 guests will run entirely on hydrogen fuel cells for both propulsion and hotel loads, eliminating greenhouse gas emissions on every voyage. Viking and Fincantieri have also contracted 2 sister ships for 2031, signaling strong confidence in hydrogen scalability for maritime transport. If you're planning a Viking cruise for 2027, you might just find yourself cruising on the ship that changed ocean travel forever. Our last report takes us to Japan, where the World Economic Forum says the country's long-standing vision of a hydrogen society is now being put to the test. Since publishing its national hydrogen strategy way back in 2017, Japan has championed hydrogen across transportation, steel production, gas blending, and electricity generation. And we've already reported about Japanese firms who are pioneering hydrogen in steelmaking, ammonia synthesis, blending hydrogen into power, and fueling passenger vehicles. This massive scope raises questions about strategic focus and feasibility. With limited domestic renewables, Japan will need to import up to 12 million tons of hydrogen annually by 2040, risking fresh dependencies unless it diversifies suppliers, holds strategic reserves, or figures out how to boost domestic production. Japan holds about 24% of global hydrogen patents, so it's serious about solving supply chain gaps. This week's stories, from synthetic fuels to cruise ships to Japan's hydrogen ambitions, all point to one thing. The world is desperate for cheap green hydrogen, and it doesn't have it yet. At NewHydrogen, our thermal loop system is being designed to change that by producing the world's cheapest green hydrogen using only heat and water. No expensive electrolysis, no dirty fossil fuels. That's how we unlock the full potential of these innovations and keep this momentum moving forward. If you're curious about how thermal loop works, check out our short explainer video at newhydrogen.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next week.